So I got to thinking, what were some of the things that stressed me out as a teenager that still stresses me out today? And that's when it hit me. Getting pulled over by a police officer. It's just something that many of us can relate to, no matter what age, what state, without doing anything. It's nerve-wracking. Now on today's episode, I break down some things you should and shouldn't do when getting pulled over by the police. And just with mental health issues on the rise, it's becoming harder to identify who and what's going on in their minds. So subscribe now if you're new to the channel. This could be a lifesaver for you.
Right with God. You need to get right with God. It's that happiness and joy. Opinions do not matter.
Just one of those nights, cruising through the town, music good, weather's good, you riding and sliding. Where my ladies at? Just trying to figure out the vibe of the night. You know, look up and hook up type situations. You get up with your shorty. And you guys get to cruising. And before you know it, you guys get pulled over. Now the first things first, when you're getting pulled over, you always want to pull to the right side of the road. Now once you do that, you make sure the car is in park. Giving some ease to the situation before the police officer tells you to put it in park can lead to you just, not having to pay for a ticket or making the situation get out of hand. Now a big mistake a lot of people do through nervousness is park and take the seatbelt off. That's a no-no. Never, ever, ever, ever do that unless the police officer tells you to step out of the vehicle. The less movement, the better at this point. And also, if you have your radio on, turn it off. People can judge you by music being played. It's a sad truth. Okay, now here's one of the most dangerous parts of being pulled over by the police. You guessed it. License, registration, and insurance card, please. First things first, be aware of where these items are. And depending on where the items are, you must do different things. Let's just say if these items are in the glove compartment or the back seat, you have to wait for the officer before reaching for anything. Now on the other hand, if it's above by the sun visor, it's safe to reach and show the officer your hands only when he can see you reaching. At no time ever is it acceptable to be disrespectful. It doesn't help any situation when you think about it. So have some manners and just respectful dialogue for the police officer. You then have to become the best narrator ever, letting the officer know what you're doing if reaching or getting anything during the stop. And trust me, I was a teenager once too. I know you want to just punch the gas or just do the macho man route and mouth off at the cop. It ain't worth it. Backseat beefing only gets you to the bookends or viral from the onlookers. getting views off of your stupidity. Just take the ticket, blinkers on, and just pull off, young kings and queens. We need you outside with life, not in prison with life. Until next time, Mickey made it.